Welcome to Dodgers Daily. I'm Casey Porter. I'm so glad that you've decided to tune in. We have a great show for you today. Today, the topic we're going to cover is Justin Turner and should the Dodgers bring him back in 2023. But before we get into it too much, just a reminder, if you like this video and if you like this kind of content, go ahead and click that like button, leave a comment, tell all your friends about Dodgers Daily, and share this video so Dodgers Daily can keep growing and we can keep providing you content like this in the future. Okay, should the Dodgers bring back Justin Turner? That's a big hot button topic for the postseason and the offseason for the Dodgers. And we're going to get into all the numbers, all the reasons why the Dodgers should, why the Dodgers shouldn't, all the options if the Dodgers don't bring Justin Turner back. And we're going to do all that in today's show. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, should the Dodgers bring back Justin Turner? To do so, he signed a 2-year contract 2 years ago where he got paid $17 million the last 2 years. I believe it was $17 million. Don't quote me on the exact number, but it was somewhere in that ballpark, $17 million a year. So now the contract is up, but the Dodgers have a club option to bring back Justin Turner this next year in 2023 for $16 million. So to bring back Justin Turner, it's going to cost the club $16 million. So is Justin Turner, at his age, we all know he's just a fantastic player. He has just been wonderful, one of the best players in the league. But at this age, he got off to the slow start in 2022. He had the slow playoffs. He has not been good in the playoffs the last 2 years offensively. So the question is, should the Dodgers bring him back? Is he worth the $16 million? Well, let me put it to you this way. That $16 million would make him the 7th highest paid third baseman in the league. And when you look at the guys that are in front of him, I'm going to read off the names: Anthony Rendon, Nolan Arenado, Manny Machado, Alex Bregman, Josh Donaldson, and Yoan Moncada. Of the guys on that list, Justin Turner outperformed all of them in batting average other than Manny Machado and other than Nolan Arenado. But when you look at Manny Machado and Nolan Arenado, even with the last 2 years that I mentioned that Justin Turner has struggled in the playoffs, Justin Turner has easily outperformed both Machado and Arenado in the playoffs. So I think it would be an easy argument to say that Justin Turner still is a more valuable offensive player than both of those guys, even, like I said, with the struggles in the last 2 years in the postseason. When you put it all together, the regular season, the postseason, the batting average, and then all the OPS numbers, on base plus slugging. So if you look at the on base plus slugging numbers, that was batting average. Alex Bregman and Manny Machado in that list of 6 players that are paid more than Justin Turner. They are the only 2 players, Alex Bregman, Manny Machado, that had a higher OPS. But again, there's Manny Machado again. We already know Justin Turner has outperformed Machado lifetime in the postseason, and he has also outperformed Alex Bregman. So there is a case to make, for those guys. Now, the best actually offensive shortstop in the league this year, not shortstop, but third baseman in the league this year is a guy named Jose Ramirez from Cleveland. Ramirez was just simply fantastic this year. He had the best year of any third baseman in Major League Baseball. He hit 280. His OPS was 869. And then the playoffs for Cleveland, he was very good as well, where he hit 333. His OPS was 844 in the postseason. But still, even looking at Jose Ramirez, as great of a year as he's had, Justin Turner has still outperformed Jose Ramirez for a lifetime in the postseason as well for a career. So, you could make the argument, depending on what metric you use, that Justin Turner still is the best, most valuable offensive third baseman in all of Major League Baseball when you look at all the different metrics: batting average, slugging percentage, on base plus slugging percentage, and then whenever you combine that with regular season plus lifetime postseason, even with the last 2 years where Justin Turner struggled, you could easily put the formula together that Justin Turner still is quite possibly the best offensive third baseman in all of Major League Baseball. So the question is that worth $16 million? Well, I can tell you this, that's going to be the 7th highest paid third baseman in the league. And like I said, a lot of the metrics say that he's still, if not the best offensive third baseman, certainly one up. Austin Riley had a slightly better year than Turner, hitting 2 points higher and posting OPS of 58 points higher. but Austin Riley, I believe with the Braves, hit .067 in the playoffs and this year, and is a lifetime .216 hitter in the postseason. So like I said, you can make a case that when you put all the metrics together, Justin Turner is still, if not the best offensive third baseman in the league, one of certainly. So the question is, if you take that kind of offensive production that Justin Turner is still giving the Los Angeles Dodgers, remember, he had just a tremendous second half. And again, nobody really hit in the postseason, so it'd be hard to just point out one guy in Justin Turner and say, well, he's the reason, or we need to get rid of him because he didn't hit. I mean, nobody really hit in the postseason. So like I said, it would be very hard to pinpoint one guy and point him out and pick him out. So the question is, if you don't pay the $16 million and you let Justin Turner walk, who do you replace him with? And I think the first candidate that would be on the list would be Miguel Vargas. Miguel Vargas is a young man that is from Cuba. His dad was a very famous Cuban who won a gold medal in 1992 and 96, Lazaro Vargas. So Miguel Vargas is a young man that has a very, very, very good hit tool. He's very projectable. I know that the organization is very high on Miguel Vargas. He was the Double-A hitting champion in 2021. He had a higher average than any other qualified player in Double-A in 2021 when he hit .319 for the Double-A Tulsa Drillers. And then this last year in 2022, he backed that up with a .304 average and an OPS of .915. So I know that he struggled in his time up with the Dodgers at the major league level this year. There's no doubt about that, but I can just tell you point blank, Miguel Vargas has a serious hit tool. His hit tool is very, very good. So if you're going to go ahead and release Justin Turner, not release him, but not pay him the club option of $16 million, I think the first option is Miguel Vargas. I think he gives you offense that can simulate, if you want, if you will, Justin Turner and what he gives the offense, or what he gives the Dodgers offense. But the question with Miguel Vargas is the defense. He fielded .919 at third base. So here's the deal. Vargas is going to be an adequate third baseman defensively at the major league level. Right now, like I said, the last metrics you have on him is a .919 fielding percentage. So here's the problem the Dodgers have with Miguel Vargas, in my opinion. This is a club that is ready to win a World Series right now. As a matter of fact, the Dodgers didn't win the World Series in 2022, and Dodgers fans are having a meltdown, still having a meltdown. I'm one of them. I'm not trying to thumb my nose down on anybody who's been emotional about the Dodgers not winning a World Series. I'm one of them. But the Dodgers are in a position to win the World Series right now. So the question is, Miguel Vargas, he did not hit well at the major league level last year, and the chances that he had a .919 fielding percentage as a third baseman last year in AAA. So he's going to hit at the major league level. I'm just telling you he is. He's going to be an adequate defensive third baseman at the major league level in time. But is that time right now? And because the Dodgers are ready to win a World Series right now. So the deal is with him, if the Dodgers were one of these teams that were building and looking to really make a run and looking at maybe 2, maybe 3 years down the line where the club feels like it has a chance to make a long run at a title for many consecutive years in a row, I think Miguel Vargas is an absolute no-brainer. But where it gets kind of cloudy and where the gray area comes in is, do you want to plug him in right now? Is it worth it to replace Justin Turner with a guy that doesn't have the major league experience to know for a 100% fact that he can give you what Justin Turner is still giving the Dodgers? That's the question. So I think if the Dodgers let Justin Turner walk and they turn this thing over to Miguel Vargas, boy, that is a leap of faith in terms of projecting what they think Miguel Vargas is going to be right now, not in the future. I think we're all very confident in what Miguel Vargas will end up being at some point, but that's a leap of faith in determining what he's going to be next year in 2023. That's a lot to ask a young man, and as good as Miguel Vargas is, like I say, that's still a lot to ask for even a young man as talented as him. I think the other option would be Edwin Rios. We know Rios has the big-time power tool to him, but he also has swing and miss, and he was hurt last year. So So he's another guy that the Dodgers he's another guy that's in the equation. I don't know if they turn the everyday third base position over to him, but Edwin Rios is a very toolsy type of guy. Lots of skills, lots of power. Whenever he makes contact, the ball stays hit. The question with him is, like a lot of guys in today's day and age of baseball, the swing and miss. Can he get rid of some of his swing and miss and then raise the average and then play better defense? Edwin Rios, he would definitely be the most experienced option that the Dodgers could turn to if they did release Justin Turner. He's 28 years old, and like I said, he has a world of power. He hit .244 with an OPS of .793 in his 86 Major League at-bats in 2022. So like I said, he has a good offensive game, and if you put him there every day, who knows? He might hit 25 home runs for you and be adequate at third base. He has all the tools to be a great third baseman. He has a great arm. He can field the ball. He moves well enough. So, it's just a matter of getting comfortable and playing there every day. He's totally capable of doing it. It's another one of those deals to where, like I said, the Dodgers are ready to win now. The fans are again losing their minds over not winning this year in 2022. And so, is it advantageous for the club for 2023 next year to have Edwin Rios at third base instead of Justin Turner, who is still producing offensively? Again, I think that would be a leap of faith. It would not be something that you would be making a decision based on hardcore data that you could look at and say, well, this is why we're doing this. I think it would be a projectable type of deal, and projectable type deals are very difficult to do when you're trying to win right now. So that puts a lot of gray area into it. That makes it very difficult to evaluate where the Dodgers are at as far as 2023 with Vargas and Rios. I think the best case scenario for both of those guys, when you talk about Vargas and Rios, is if Justin Turner is still with the Dodgers, Justin Turner DHs some, Vargas gets to move into the lineup in advantageous moments, and the Dodgers get to kind of ease Miguel Vargas into that everyday third base role. Justin Turner can DH more and more and more, and you can kind of ease Vargas into that, and or Rios, whichever one you want to give the most at bats. The good thing about that combination is Vargas is right-handed and Rios is left-handed, and then Justin Turner can DH. So I think you could find a role to where if you kept Justin Turner, you could give Miguel Vargas plenty of playing time to get him comfortable at the major league level at third base, as well as Edwin Rios, because again, you're two platoon guys with Rios and Vargas who are playing when Turner's not in there or DHing. One's right-handed, one's left-handed, so it'd be easy to do the matchup game. So when you look at that on the free agency market, I just went over the fact that, if the Dodgers want to go get a free agent, Justin Turner, of all the third baseman out there, has outproduced or outperformed all of them, is certainly in certain metrics, not in every metric, but I think when you put the whole formula together, like I was talking about earlier, regular season, postseason, batting average, lifetime career averages, OPS, lifetime career averages, postseason averages, postseason OPS numbers. When you put all those formulas together, Justin Turner still maybe the best offensive third baseman in the game. So if you're going to go the free agency route, why wouldn't you just go ahead and pay the $16 million to keep the guy that is a great clubhouse player? He just won the Roberto Clemente Award for being such a wonderful human being and giving back to his community. So if you want to go the free agency market, just keep Justin Turner. Just give him, consider that $16 million a 1-year free agency deal, which, if you look at the market and who's out there for the production he's giving, actually you're getting a pretty good deal. That's matter of fact, that's a really good deal for Justin Turner. So I think hands down, whenever you put all this together, at the end of the day, there's absolutely no doubt about it. This is a no-brainer decision for the Dodgers. This is not even a consideration, in my opinion. Now, keep in mind, the Dodgers can wait until 5 days after the World Series is over to make up their mind with Justin Turner. So they don't have to let him know. They don't have to make up their mind. They don't have to do anything until 5 days after the World Series is over. But in my opinion, just crunching everything down and looking how everything plays out, I think this is a no-brainer. You offer, you exercise the club option for the $16 million, and you bring Justin Turner back for 2023. I hope that you enjoyed Dodgers Daily and our talk about Justin Turner, and I also hope that you tune in tomorrow to our next episode where we talk about left field and where the Dodgers are headed at that position. I also hope that you log on to DodgersDaily.net. That's DodgersDaily.net. And then I also hope that you visit Dodgers Daily on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And I also hope that you go to your podcast streaming service of your choice and you become a subscriber to the Dodgers Daily podcast. Hey, as always, I am so glad that you tuned in. And just another reminder before we go, if you like this video, go ahead and click that like button, leave a comment, tell all your friends about Dodgers Daily, and like I said, share this video so we can keep providing you content like this in the future at Dodgers Daily and keep growing. As always, thanks for tuning in to Dodgers Daily, and go Dodgers.